Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Sona64, and I've got another Call of Duty gameplay, and something that I'd like to talk about. The EM1 lasers, they ruin this game. They do, okay? I'm going to get to the point of this video. That's the point of this video, is to talk about the lasers and how much they ruin this game. I was going to use this game to showcase what my graphics card can do, and as I know this game isn't exactly taxing on a GTX 970 at 1080p. It still looks really nice, you know, for the settings that GeForce Experience sets it at. And so I was going to showcase it and have some good gameplay. I was going to win. I mean, I played pretty decently, and just spoiler alert, I don't win. I don't come in first place or second. I came in third place, but the top two people came in first and second place, and guess what they were using? Right, the laser. And that's the problem here. Anybody who has a mouse and can aim and press a button and can use a laser and pretty much win any game anywhere. You can't beat a team of lasers. It's impossible. No matter what guns you're using, even if you use a sniper, they come around the corner with their at least if they have like 91 FPS, which is the cap in multiplayer on PC, you will die 98% of the time. If they are really good at aiming, they will kill you with the laser, as long as they, are looking that way. Look at this. I mean, this guy is just sitting there on top of that van, and he's looking at the door, because I guess he heard someone die over there, so he's just looking at the door with the laser, spraying through it. It has no kick. So that's one of the big problems with it. It, has no kick at all. It's a laser, It doesn't have any kick, but you would think to balance it out, it would have a little bit of kick. Now, the problem with the laser is that it's not at a high enough rank to get it. Honestly, I believe the Bulldog is like the top tier shotgun. I think you get that at level 47 or 48. I feel like the laser should be at level 50. Now, it doesn't take too long to get to level 50 in this game, but I feel like it should be at level 50. That way, they have to work their way up from level 1 to level 50. And also, they can't, when they prestige, they can't keep that weapon. That's the only weapon you can't keep. I wish they would, I think that would balance it out, honestly. So you can't permanently have the laser, so that you have to work your way up. Now, most people will end up not prestiging because they want to keep the laser, and they'll have to work their way up to the laser. But I think that might encourage people to either keep prestiging, or, just not prestige and, I guess just not prestige and look like a noob, and just look like a noob using a laser. Or they'll just keep prestiging, and they won't be able to use the laser, so it will kind of balance it out. It's ridiculous to always run into lasers, and you won't believe how many games you run into that there will be a laser or two. Usually, I used to have a class just to anti-laser, someone's lasering, so you laser back so that you can balance it out. Well, that doesn't work all the time, because sometimes your team isn't good enough to help you out since you don't really laser as much, you're not as good at lasering, even though it's pretty easy mode. Some people have lasered so much, all they do is laser, that's all they do, and they pretty much just know how to move and aim with it and spray and know every corner, and can just pretty much laze people down in less than 2 seconds with a laser. And that's annoying. It is. Not that they're really good at it, because that means they spend a lot of time using the laser, but the fact that the laser is overpowered in and of itself. I mean, it's a line. There's no spray. There's nothing. You have to, I don't know, you have to jar their vision or something. But the only way to do that is to have a sniper, which, I think that jars the vision the most. And if they don't anticipate you first, that's the only way. And if they do, well, then you're screwed anyway. So you can't really shake up their vision. And even if they have toughness? If they have toughness, then probably won't really do much anyway, but it needs to get nerfed, because this would have been a pretty decent gameplay. I'm rushing with the MP11, or what is it? MP9, MP11? Whatever. It's a submachine gun, and this is the Goliath variant, which is really good. It has pretty nice damage. I believe I have rapid fire on it so that it fires even faster. And that was honestly the only way to counteract the lasers, because I honestly kind of anticipated lasers, but I didn't anticipate two lasers, and two good lasers at that. I anticipated one laser, and then like the other 6 or 5 players would just go out and kill the laser, and it wouldn't be as bad. But there was like two lasers. You're gonna see, or you probably already see that between the two top people, those were like the only people that were killing me. I mean, I got killed by somebody with a gun earlier, but the laser gets me in the back, in the front. It gets me everywhere, and it's just ridiculous. It's overpowered. Look at this guy. He's sitting there with a laser. It's because he's slow. So if you get him in the back, he can't kill anybody. So he has to camp with the laser. And as soon as he hears you running by or sees you running by, you're dead. The only way to get a laser is from the back, because as soon as he sees you in the front, he's going to laser you down. You're dead. Nothing you can do. And unfortunately, I don't know, I'm having this problem with my network card, or it could be my router, but I'm going to go ahead and assume it's my network card. And I got to get a new network card because, I don't know, every 5 minutes, the game kind of lags-ish. It just stops. You know, like it just stops receiving data from the server, and I'm either frozen in place or I'm moving and no one else is moving. Nothing is happening except for me moving, and then I pretty much rubber band back to where I was, and that's a bit annoying. So I got to figure out what the problem with that is. So if you see that, sorry. But as you can see, like, I'm rushing pretty decently. I'm playing Advanced Warfare the way the game is meant to be played, the way people should see it. And I got happy when I punched that laser guy. But I'm playing it the way the game is supposed to be played, because it's a vertical game. It's meant to be hyper movement. Like, Call of Duty was already hyper movement, but this is like hyper movement to the max. And that's how I was playing, but the lasers made this particular game terrible. Look at this guy. Of course. Of course. Did you expect any less? I mean, really. I am 21-14. I had a really decent game. The guy at the top of the scoreboard was 30-14. He had more kills and the same deaths. I wonder why. Freaking laser. Thanks for watching. Bye.